Week 1 of Perpetual 90 wrapped up. Good week. Very good week. I was already living by most of the rules anyway, but things like the 60-minute screen time or the solo mission have really given me like an extra purpose to have some more discipline and chase new goals, build new skills, etc, etc. To be honest, it's just really nice to settle into a like cemented routine. With that being said, I know that starting it itself is very hard. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to be horrid for a little while, but it's horrid for everyone to start. But that first week is really just a test to see what you're made of and whether you are willing to withstand a week of pretty uncomfortable stuff to reap the true rewards of the hard work that you're putting in. I think there's really a certain level of patience needed, and the way I like to put it is that I am impatiently patient, that I want it done faster, I want it done now, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make that happen, except I'm going to wait out that process longer than anybody. I'll be so annoyingly patient that I will wait forever, except I'm just acting like I need it done tomorrow. It's being a student of mundanity, because enthusiasm is common, but endurance is rare. Everybody starts with some inspiration, but then it just dwindles away, and then when it does dwindle away, they just leave. But inspiration is perishable, it comes in waves, but just like the waves, it comes in and out. And a quote I read recently sums that up perfectly. Fireworks erupt in a blaze of glory, but quickly fizzle away, leaving just smoke and a memory of what was once spectacular. This is why the channel is called Perpetual. It means to continue forever, occurring repeatedly, so frequently that it's seemingly uninterrupted. That whatever is perpetual is guaranteed to make it through, is guaranteed to grow, is guaranteed to see the rewards eventually, because it's perpetual, it just won't stop. To always be in motion, to always be growing, to be patient in endurance but impatient in intensity. So, I've just finished my interval workout. It was probably the best session I've ever done. Genuinely, it just felt so good. It was a very hard session, which I think is what made it feel so good in general. I don't think there is many feelings better than overcoming a hard workout. I know there's a huge story that gets pushed across when it comes to things like this, self-development in general, that everything's always being uncomfortable and everything's miserable and da da da. But the truth is, it's not. Like, this is the best I've ever felt. I feel good doing this. Like, it puts a smile on my face. I feel joy, fulfillment, purpose. All because I'm like actually living the way that I should. The main part of this challenge for me is the screen time. Obviously, as a part of Perpetual 90, it's to have under 90 minutes of unproductive screen time a day. But I'm limiting that to 60 for myself to see really like how far I can push it. simply because I really just hate my phone. I hate what it does to me. So the less I can use it, for me, the better it is. And when you have a habit, when you're trying to break an old habit, one of the hard things about it is it's so habitual, obviously because it's a habit, but it's really unconscious. There's like, for the first couple of days, I've got this app called Screen Zen where it puts a blocker, like a hesitation. It gives you a warning almost before you open an app that you can set. And there's, in the first couple of days, I'll open my phone and press Instagram, and then I get this notification that says, "Are you sure you want to open this app?" And I'm like, no, I'm actually not. Like, I didn't realize I was even opening the app because it was so unconscious. Which sort of rounds the point I'm saying is that if you want to break a bad habit, you really need to have hesitation. You need to bring that unconscious habit to the conscious. You need to be able to think before you act, to at least have some intention of doing it, because half the time you don't intend to do the bad habit. It just happens because it's so natural. And that's really helping me cut down. I'm having like 30-ish minutes a day of unproductive screen time. The first day it was like 7 minutes, I think, and then it's gone up a little bit. But some days it's just really low, and I intend to keep it as low as humanly possible. And it feels good because I'm not wasting my time doing dumb shit that doesn't benefit me, which means I can actually focus on things that matter, focus on things that make me happy, make me feel fulfilled, and sort of bring me towards the life that I want. So I'm going to crack on with finishing the Notion template because it's been giving me some trouble. And yeah, I'll see you most likely tomorrow. What's up? What's up? What's up? As I'm watching this back, I can't help but think of how I would feel if I wasn't doing what I set out to do, if I wasn't doing what I said I would be doing. How would I feel if I skipped some of these tasks? How would I feel if I skipped some of these things? How would I feel if I failed? And it just makes me think of the times where I've skipped doing things that I said I was going to do, or I haven't kept a promise to myself. And the ultimate reality is that if I didn't do it, I just hate myself. I get loads of people asking me why I do what I do, a lot of family members, and I can't tell them the truth really because they won't understand it. But the truth is that if I don't do it, I will just hate myself. I'm with the belief that every choice is a new choice, is a new opportunity to prove yourself, really, to your own self, to cower away, to walk away, or to fight for it, to be comfortable, to stay who you've always been, or to just push that little bit harder. So I always say to myself, if you don't do this, you will hate yourself. So just fight for it.